motivation speaker. And she is somebody that is so important to me and has had such a huge impact on my life. She's actually my auntie coach. I'm kind of big into the whole like family network thing, right? So she's my aunt, technically, in the business, right? So she is from California. She lives in Temecula, California. Her name is Whitney Webb. And she has an amazing story. She's a 2-time elite coach, 5-star diamond. And who is part of Team Rad? These women are, can I say badass? Can I say that? Okay. They're some of the most badass women I know, and it's no surprise that they're part of Whitney's organization because she has something so special, and unlike a lot of teams out there, because you guys are so strong, you're warriors, and I'm so excited for you to hear from Whitney. So let's give Whitney a warm welcome.
First of all, I'm super excited because I live in California and I speak at a lot of Super Saturday events and other coaching events, but I never have any team there because most of my team is here, so it's really fun. To have my girls here today, so thank you for being here, but thank you all you guys. And congratulations, just like Jamie was talking about, these events are so important, and so to make a commitment, not only to yourself, but to your team and to your challenge groups, and to be here and make it happen is really important. So, congratulations on that. So, a little backstory on me and my transformation. I'm gonna do business plus physical, and just kind of I'm a totally different person than I was when I started. I just had my fit coaching anniversary. So, I grew up in a typical family. I was the oldest of 3 kids. I was the daughter of a judge in Yakima, Washington. Saying, hey, hold on! Oh, yeah? Close. Was raised to, we celebrated things. I got to travel. I had a really good, pretty normal life, standard life. And I went to college, and that's what you did. You just went to school, work, college work, and that's what I did. I got married right out of college. Actually, I think I was still in college. And then moved to Hood River, Oregon. My husband was a brewer. Okay! Love Hood River. I love Oregon. This is where my heart is. So, and worked, I was a apparel design, merchandising major, so I did all those jobs and kind of moved up the ranks in Nordstrom's and all the things. And everything was just kind of normal. I ate crap, drank. I was a huge partier, binge drinker, because it was me and my husband, he was a brewer, and we just kind of lived that life. And then in 2007, my world came crashing down. I got the call that my little brother had suddenly been killed, died, and not only for anybody that's lost a sibling is it awful, it's really awful to see your parents as a child. And everything kind of changed. We were pretty broken in survival mode, and I ate a lot, and I drank a lot more than that, and things just kind of started to crumble around me. By 2010, I was having major marital problems. Trust was gone, there was multiple affairs, and I was always taught to just be, everything's fine on the outside, but I was a hot mess on the inside. Super insecure, major binge eater, addicted to diet pills, patches, teas, you freaking name it. I have tried every single thing out there. And by 2000, I did have a child, by the way, in 2009. He was a huge bright spot in that. Little Jaden. And then 2009 started having problems, like straight after the kid was born, of course. And then by 2012, I was divorced, I was homeless, and I was bankrupt. I was working any job I could do, from waitressing to, I was slinging anything. I sold roasted nuts at New Seasons on the street outside. I did literally everything to try to make ends meet, and I was in survival mode because I could not be that mama. But as a person, I was not taking care of myself at all. The weekends I didn't have my son, I would drink until I blacked out and pass out to sleep. I gained 80 pounds within a year. And you couldn't even recognize me. I partied real hard. So I realized I had to leave Hood River and start over with my child because we needed just a fresh start. I ended up dating online. I have to give an OkCupid shout out. It's a free dating site, by the way. I didn't pay for a match. Met a guy who was totally on my type, pretty awesome, and didn't have any kids of his own, but wanted to build a family with Jaden and myself. So I went to court, fought for custody, moved into my parents' house for a few months after I lost my home in Oregon, and then ended up moving to California. The night before I moved to California, I went to a going away party for myself here in Portland that my friends had for me, and one of my friends looked banging. She had 2 small kids, and she had like abs that had abs. Like she looked like she popped out of an infomercial. And I was like, what's happening? And she was like, oh, it's called T25. It just came out. She's like, I did it with my coach on Facebook. What are you talking about? So when I thought beach body programs, I owned hip hop abs, all that. They all were in cylinder plastic and freaking hip hop. And so I moved to California and I reached out to her coach. And she threw me in a challenge group, and I think I bought T25. She didn't talk to me about challenge packs. I had no idea what Shakeology was. I was getting my son in school, and I was loving the challenge group. And as I was getting, finding doctors and doing all the physicals and things you need to do, I went to his doctor, and he was like, well, your son has hereditary high blood pressure, and you can put him on blood pressure medication at 4 years old, no thanks. Or you can, and like he also was like, and mom, you need to start taking care of yourself, like you're gonna die, basically. And he was like, or you can pay for supplements and go natural route, and it'll be about $700 a month out of pocket. I was like, cool, not happening. So he was like, or if you don't tell anybody, I'll show you what I take and what I like my people to take, and it was a packet of Shakeology. So I told my husband, and he was like, well, that's definitely cheaper, we'll make it happen. Or he wasn't my husband at the time, sorry. Boyfriend, okay, cute, boyfriend. So, we bought it. It was like, as long as you can, make it happen, you figure it out. So I had a month of it, and then I talked to my coach and was like, how can I get a discount on this? And she was like, oh, you can send him to be a coach. So we started taking it. His blood pressure was lowered and has stayed normal. He's now 30 days and going more than anything, but he still drinks a little bit of Shakeo here and there. And then I kept doing, kind of T25ing, doing all things. I signed up as a coach with P90X3. I lost 40 pounds with P90X3. After that, and shared my transformation. It was a big deal. And I just shared. There's no way something that was saving my life, saving my son's life. Like, I didn't even know. I didn't know what diamond meant. I didn't know what success club meant. I was just literally sharing. My messages. I look back now, and it's so embarrassing. Because there was no trainings. Like, I literally was just flying by to see my pants and just my heart pouring my heart out and word vomiting to everybody that would listen to me. Jamie was talking about the grocery store. I was like, oh my god, I was so that girl. But I would just talk about food. I bet, and you need this. Like, here, and I was like, it was ridiculous. My business card stapled on it. And so I just kind of kept kind of evolving, and my coach was like, oh my gosh, like you can do this, and she wanted to be an elite team for the first time, and I really wanted to be a part of that. I've always been a big, like, let's do this together situation. So I just kind of didn't look back and kept going, and within 11 months, I was making almost double what I was making as a Marcos in the marketing in California. And my husband was like, I think you should leave your job and like go the next level with this. And I did. So within the first year, I left my job. I within 2 years, I was like, okay, I got engaged, and I wanted to pay for my wedding in cash. And so we did that. And then right after that, I was able to rent a home with my credit on my income. And I was bankrupt and had foreclosure on my credit report. So I paid everything in cash and show proof of stuff, of all my, what I was making. And I was able to do that without anyone else, without going to my parents, which felt really good. And flash forward a couple of years from that, I was able to buy that home. So now I own a home in Southern California. And I still have bankruptcy on my credit report, and that was all Beachbody income. And it was just from me sharing. And so that's the business side. And then the physical, I've lost 75 pounds since I started. And I've maintained it, and I've helped several others on my team be able to do the same thing. I think the biggest transformation, though, that's way cooler than weight loss and money is the friendships I've made, the role model I am for my baby boy, because that mama, even 5 years ago when I signed up is not the person I am today, and it was not somebody I wanted to be the role model for my son. And I am so proud that I get to volunteer at school with him, or do workouts with him in the morning. He's proud to we're gonna make daily sunshine together, Mom. He's proud to talk about Beachbody. He talks about he can't wait till he turns 18 and he's gonna be a Beachbody coach. And he's pissed he can't be here today to work out, schedule. He was super upset that he had to stay in California because this is his life too. And to be able to do that, and how I just had a nephew lose 150 pounds. To be able to pass stuff like that forward to your family and really be proud of what you do and who you are and be able to live this life. It's not just a job. It's not just another network marketing company. We're literally changing lives. So that's me.